gonna go right when we go live.
Hey, everybody.
Hello. Hey, good evening, everyone. Here we are for just our second full episode of G Check.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to be 2 or 3, but I guess this would be second full episode. Yeah.
When I checked the playlist, because I thought we'd already done 2. I thought we'd already done 2 full episodes, but I saw on the playlist there was just the one. I thought, oh,
Yeah.
maybe I forgot to add it to the playlist. But
Okay.
no, this is just the second one.
Yeah.
That's it.
So if anybody, oh yeah, you're right.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
I was gonna say if anybody doesn't know what the show is, basically Zach and I, we check out Modelers G and check out a bunch of custom kits that are on there, and we weigh in on what we like or dislike about them, and try and work out what parts people have used in the kit bashes, and give some feedback and criticism or just amazement if the builder is super stellar skilled. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
As many of them are. Actually, because I've been busy just getting ready to go to Japan, and then I was in Japan for a few days, I haven't even really looked at Modelers G for maybe like 2 weeks, so I'm sure there's probably a lot of cool stuff on there that I haven't seen yet.
Oh yeah, cool. I think I might have sent you one of my favorite builders, the R Weed guy or girl, I don't know. I think they have a most recent build on there, which we might see. Super detailed, really cool.
You sent that to me?
That I think I might have shown it to you. That's the Zaku that you really like. It's a 1144, I think. It's the same builder as that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just the crazy details for 1144 scale. It's insane.
I know you sent that Gyan as well to our group.
Oh, that was the one, the Gyan. Yeah, that's from
okay.
R-Weed, yeah. RWEED, yeah.
And that Zaku is so cool.
Oh, man.
I like that you can remember that that's like one of my favorite builds.
Yeah, I think I stumbled on the builder one afternoon, and it totally ticks all the boxes of what I like looking at other people's builds on. And I remember you mentioning it, and I've looked back at it, and I've warmed up to it now. Especially just I think it has one different color shoulder, and of course I'd love to do a build like that, any different color shoulder on one of the kind of Xeon suits. Yeah.
Great use of like just second, especially on the backpack. Like the backpack is so colorful. It looks so realistic though.
Yeah, that's what amazes me is those are really bold colors, but it doesn't look like a toy and it doesn't look tacky. Yeah, makes me want to try it. I don't reckon I'd be able to do it as good, but who knows, maybe.
The mods are really cool too. Yeah, I guess it would probably be better for like, I guess probably most people watching have no idea what we're talking about. But it'd be better to show some photos, but I have photos saved on my computer. It would take me a few minutes to find it though, so maybe next time.
Yeah,
we can maybe prepare next time a few of like our favorites ever.
Yes.
And talk about that in the next episode. Would be pretty cool. So yeah, anything? Just a few things that I just want to talk about here first before we get into it is that Gunpla Talk, other show that we do with our friends there, will be later this weekend. So like for us, it's Sunday morning, but like for people in North America and Europe, it would be Saturday evening or night.
Yeah.
So we'll post that on the Gunpla Talk page probably very soon. I need to get that link made up. And the other thing is that will be like Sunday morning for Josh and I, and then later in the day on Sunday, I'll post my video for the first of the giveaways that I'll be doing of the stuff from Japan.
Oh, so, man.
I was going to grab, hang on just a minute. Let me grab that.
Yeah. And if anybody hasn't watched Zach's Gunpla Expo video, check it out. It's like an hour long, and it's great. It's as if you're walking through the Gunpla Expo. I was there 2 years ago, and Zach's video is really cool. I sat down and just watched the whole thing the other day. It's great. Yeah.
It was... Yeah, like coming out of that, I just felt like I'd been in like a heavy metal concert for like 3 hours. It's so exhausting.
You're not doing much. You're just standing and walking, but the people are crowded around it. You're trying to get good photos and video, and the music is just assaulting all of your senses. Yeah.
I think that's like filming as well is something that I think adds a lot to it, because like you're doing a lot of like you're holding just a heavy camera at first. I guess depends on the camera, but mine's pretty heavy. And then like trying to do like really controlled motions and stuff. So that's like kind of working out slightly to your muscles and stuff. So like it's just adding something to it.
Yeah, it's like you get, because I do that when I'm filming, and I'll hold the camera straight and like kind of dolly my body. And it's not that it's hard on the muscles, it's just concentration tiredness and concentration sweat and concentration heat. Yeah, because you want the shot to be good. Yeah. Yeah.
It definitely makes it much harder than if you're just going through, just looking. Hey,
man, that line at your video was ridiculous.
At the beginning? It was crazy. It
was insane.
When we went back the next morning, Sunday morning is when you can actually start buying stuff.
Okay.
When we went back, and it's like that's like a separate line on the other side. I don't know if you did that when you were there, but the line Sunday morning to buy stuff was even more crazy. It was longer, and we waited longer in that line Sunday morning. I'll show that in vlog video. So that'll be maybe like about in a week or so. And this is the first. There's going to be 6 giveaways. So 6 sets. This is the first set, and it's from Volks, if that's any hint.
Are you keeping it secret?
It's secret for now. I'll reveal it on Sunday.
Yes. Nice.
It doesn't look like much, but actually this is the most expensive of the sets.
Yeah. For example, tools are tiny, but they're really good. I'm not saying they're tools, but
not saying they're tools, but
could be a petite guy.
It could be. That's about the only thing it could be in there. Or the really expensive, like gold-plated version of the Iron Blood Orphans option set.
Yeah. Oh man! Oh, that was great. I was wondering what set you were gonna say. Oh, what a waste of gold. That's great.
But yeah, it's really cool. So of the 6 sets, actually, I only have 2 of them here. The other 4 is all stuff that I just post back to myself. And the guy at the post office said it could take up to 2 months, but that's like, that's pretty crazy. I don't think that's actually going to be true. But
do they like tie it to the tail of a dolphin or something? Send it over?
Yeah, he said, because I sent that stuff by surface mail because it's like half the price.
Oh, yeah.
By surface mail is like $20 or so per box. And 3 boxes. And by air mail, it was like 40 something per box.
Oh.
So yeah, when I've sent plenty of stuff like that before, it only takes about 10 to 14 days, like 2 weeks max.
Yeah, the usual 2 week sort of thing. Yeah, is that the standard kind of SAL delivery that they have on websites?
Not SAL, but basically, there's no SAL from Japan to Korea. Apparently, I think that's new, but yeah, it's just surface, which is basically like the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So I said to my buddy who I was hanging out with a bit there in Japan, it's like, what are they going to walk it from Japan to Korea? I was going to take 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
No way, no ship is like even possibly that slow.
Well, yeah, maybe the postman was just setting your expectations low, so you'll be super surprised when you get it.
I guess. I mean, I figure they have to say that just in case.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But anyway, but I have the first 2 sets, which I'll deal with, and then hopefully by the time that those are done, by the time it's time for the 3rd one, that stuff will be here.
Yeah. Cool.
So we'll get to that later on this weekend. So let's get to looking at some kits.
Yeah, check them out.
Let me see here. I want to share this one and present. Okay, and I'm presenting now. Okay, so here we are, Modelers G. See right here on the front page, I have a couple of Barbatusses. Anything that jumps out at you right away. I think this is actually Moki Mat's build.
Ah, cool.
Why don't we take a look at that?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is his. I think I just already saw it posted. Yeah. It's on,
that's
on Modelers G, it's Miko.
Oh, Miko Mats.
But Moki Mat.
And that's
he usually does stuff.
The MG Origin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He usually does stuff in HD scale. He doesn't do a whole lot of stuff in 100 MG. So I remember seeing in his post today that he said this took quite a lot longer than usual because he usually doesn't do MGs.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's done the
Good weathering. Gee, I'm still new to weathering, so I'm impressed whenever I see it.
I need to do some practicing for my mega size Zaku.
Yeah.
I like the colors though.
Yeah.
That's, one thing that he always does is some really interesting color schemes. So if nothing else, his colors are always very unique.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's something that takes some courage, because it's always easier to go with the basic color schemes, or just kind of replace the colors in the places that they were. But doing something like this is pretty bold, and if it doesn't work, unless you do a lot of Photoshop testing out, you're not too sure. So it looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah, bold is definitely a good word for it. Yeah, because like I like these like panels on the legs, just like this one white panel there, and then on the front of the leg, you had one as well. Just a little square there.
Oh yeah, because that's on the inside. Because that's something that would be tempting to do when you're doing color schemes. You don't really want to mask. You would be painting separate parts, separate things, but you don't want it to look like it's just separate parts being painted. But those two look good. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good choice of picking out those panels, I think. A lot of this looks like pretty heavy shading on some of these areas.
Yeah.
Which sometimes can look bad, but in this case, I think it doesn't. It's quite dark though. I mean, these colors. I think it's been a while since that I can remember, just off the top of my head, that I've seen him go like this dark with a lot of his color schemes.
And it's interesting how he's done the yellow on the front skirts and the yellow on the chest vents, the same red as the mid like rib cage. Yeah.
So I think he was going for like a color scheme like the Thunderbolt Gundam.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, that shield looks great.
Yeah, the weathering on that is all really nice. It's a really nice amount of not worrying about putting weathering like on every single edge. Yeah. But just around in certain areas, so it looks really nice.
Yeah, the shield doesn't look overdone at all. It doesn't look like it's been weathered by a modeler, if that makes sense. It kind of just looks weathered, yeah.
And I like one of the reasons why I love this, just the design of this rifle, is that it works really great for painting the top panel of the rifle in a different color.
Oh, yeah.
So in this case, he's gone with blue, but I've seen it modeled by a lot of other modelers in different colors.
Yeah. That's I think when I was painting my Senanju and the Senanju rifle, it breaks apart into a bunch of pieces that sit underneath each other, and you see pieces underneath. And so it's a dream to paint, yeah, when you want to break up the colors. That's such a cool rifle. I love that rifle. It's so thick and military, and yeah, it's great.
So much better than the standard rifle.
Yeah, so much better, yeah. And white hands too, like white fingers. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want to touch them very much.
I'd be really scared. But I still haven't done this. I keep thinking to send a message to him to ask him about what he uses for top coat. But like I mentioned before, whatever he uses for his top coat, it seems really good.
Yeah. So. His paint security, that's what we got to get his tips on.
Yeah. And the red eyes. I guess he put the LED in there. Looks really nice.
Sure, that's right. It came with the LED space, not with the LED. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
The nice bit of like just what would you call that? Just the weathering around the barrels. So like the Vulcans there, and then on the cannon on the backpack as well.
Yeah. What would that? I guess that's like, because I've done that. Is that like heat burn? Is that what we're trying to replicate, or like?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a specific name for that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And hopefully maybe someone will know and say that in the chat.
Because I know you've got thruster heat oxidization or something, which goes colors like blues and oranges, but that's a bit more like exhaust kind of residue. Yeah.
That would be, I don't know. I could guess, but I'm sure it's just wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, very cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Moki, only 14 points so far. Oh, someone else voted at the same time.
If you want, at one point, I found the Arweed Gyan or the Zaku. I could bring that up on mine at some point.
Okay. All right, yeah.
Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, just a bit here. I want to see this Zaku diorama.
Oh yeah.
Looks pretty interesting. And by the name, I'm guessing maybe this is another non-Japanese modeler.
Yes, yes. Space, 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 back. Space, 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 time.
Maybe Osamurai.
Oh, yeah.
Osamurai. I don't know.
Oh, samurai.
Just a.
Wow, super
HG.
dark. There's like not really any color in there, or it's like the color is covered up a lot.
It reminds me a lot of Wynn's painting style.
Yeah, yeah.
Where there's like separate colors, but it's like it's gone over with just like such a really thick. What would you call that?
Post shade maybe, or just a post coating?
Not shading. What's the color? What's the word I'm trying to think of? Filter.
Filter. Yeah.
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 Right.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like the inner frame on the arms look like they're red, but whoever's done this has gone over it, or unless they brushed it with red afterwards.
I think that's maybe afterwards as just like rust. It's supposed to look like rust, I guess. This would be a mix of, it's basically like an Origins kit, but this shoulder part, either he modified that or that's the shoulder part of the Zaku Sniper, but he's got the Zaku Sniper head. So
yeah.
I'm guessing that's just a kit bash of the Zaku Sniper and an Origin Zaku. Let's take a look at another picture, I guess, here. Yeah, and there's the rifle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And got the little hover bike.
Oh, that's what that is, yeah.
Yeah, in this picture, you can see it right there, but it's just like a blur. Couldn't really tell what it was. I like the grenade stuck onto the side of the side skirt armor there as well.
And I like it looks like they've added on the torso, on the chest, those like metal rings as well. Yeah, they look cool.
It looks a bit out of scale for me, though. I was going to mention that. Yeah, because, I mean, those are meant to be like to support in Unicorn. Those were, Zaku was strapped to the inside of the plane with those.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So, like, I think if they were a little bit smaller, it'd be better. Because they're quite large and very thin, they don't look like...
Yeah, the thickness of them doesn't look like it matches their overall size. It looks like they'd be too weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if they're a little bit smaller. But cool modified knee there. Made it much larger, the knee stand.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Is the normal Zaku Sniper knee, is it one piece or is it two like that, like almost like a tank tread?
It's like the part that actually makes contact with the ground, you mean?
Yeah.
I think it's just one piece, if I remember correctly. I just built it like a month ago, but I think it's just the one piece. But anyway, yeah, it's definitely much, much smaller than that. Yeah. It's cool how it, from what I can tell in the picture, it looks like he's painted the scope, the camera lens.
And the eye as well. Looked like it was just kind of painted.
Yeah, the eye as over here, like it looks like it's painted in a way so it looks like a reflection.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's another picture of it. I'll go through the pictures here. This is of the backpack. So yeah, it's definitely the Yonam Kirk's version of the HG. Yeah, the wire here as well, like holding the rifle. Yeah. I think is just a little bit too small.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Gauge
it
there.
doesn't really sit well. It looks like just wire. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and just because it's metallic, right? Cool little deer there at the bottom. Yeah. I like the yellow details. There's like the stripe there, and on the back of the arm.
And on the other shoulder without the big shoulder pad, the other shoulder looks really good with a little yellow stripe. Yeah.
It's definitely a good mix of. There's the deer there. It's definitely a good mix of the HG Zaku Sniper kit and the whatever Origins kit he used. I think it said in the description. I'll have to go back and look. Oh, here it is. It's just the Zaku one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that the Slender or something?
Yeah, the denim / slender version.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good mix.
So There. You see, obviously, pretty clearly which parts are from which kit here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
that's cool.
yeah, the knee.
Oh, you can
It
see,
looks
yeah,
like maybe he used the knee parts of the HG kit there, and then just had these scratch built, which is plot plate parts, just kind of added onto there.
Yep.
Let's see, looks like there's one more. Another whip photo of just the back skirt. So maybe he just did some modifying to the rifle here.
Oh, he extended the stock, I guess, on the back.
I think shortened it, actually.
Or shortened it.
Yeah. Because it would normally be sticking out farther back.
Mm.
Yeah. And then just maybe scratch built this holder
and
there
a bit
for
of details on the back of the elbows as well.
Yeah, looks like that. Yeah, just a little bit of plot plating there.
Mm. One thing I was noticing, I put together the Origin DOM test type a couple days ago, and I'm just blown away by how much they look like an RG or a real grade on the outside. Yeah, the details is really cool. Yeah, which I'm sure is why he went with this. Yeah.
They're that kit especially, but the Origins kits, have really nice details on them. What was I gonna say? This grenade. I've seen that before, but I can't remember what that's from. If that's from it's from some option set, I think. It may be like a Kotobukiya.
Oh, yep.
Option, like a weapon set, I believe, that maybe comes with that specific grenade, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Oh man, I'm no help. I don't know those sets. Yeah.
But anyway, cool little diorama. I like this kind of like diorama where it's not like a whole like big scene. It's just a very small thing, like just for the kit itself.
Yeah, it's funny how it's cool how it actually works, being that small and it's a little tiny tile of like some ground and some trees, but it already makes you feel like you're in a bit of a forest with the Zaku. It works really well. And
the addition of the little bike there is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it would have looked a little bit better if it was on the other side of the tree. Because as it is right now, it's like right in front of the Zaku.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's like flying like just like straight out from like between the legs of the Zaku or something.
Yeah. The pathway that it would have taken like half a second before this like still shot, it wouldn't really work. Yeah.
So I mean, it could just be like hovering there or something, but I think it would have looked pretty cool if it was on the other side of the tree. Also
as it was coming around.
Also would have helped add to like the diorama how it's like all centered directly above this, but like being on the outside of that. Kind of makes it so like the scene extends beyond the parameters of the base.
Yeah, that would have made it look a bit more dynamic. Yeah,
I think so.
So we're gonna give this one out of 10 because of that, I think.
Yeah, would have been fine, but no, it's really nice. So anyway,
that's cool.
Cool little piece here. I got a couple grazes there. What looks like I'm not sure exactly what this is. It's a Calamity Sigma.
Calamity Sigma, man.
Let's take a look. Maybe another non-Japanese person. Not a lot of non-Japanese are hopping on here. Maybe.
And hey, everybody in the chat. Zach and I can't reply much because it's just two of us talking. So, but hello anyway. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah. My buddy Alex is there doing some,
sweet.
Doing some, it's hard being an English teacher. You can't remember any actual English words sometimes. Doing some moderating.
Is the majority of your day in Korean, would you say?
Well, not, I mean, 24 hours a day I'm surrounded by non-native speakers. I mean, I'm never like around other native English speakers.
Yeah, wow.
So you just have to kind of narrow your vocabulary.
Do you think in Korean or do you think in English?
I'm sure I still think in English. Not that.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool.
Immersed. But I mean, I do still like, even when there's no one around, I'll still say stuff in Korean, just like reacting to something.
Man.
I'll say stuff in Korean just naturally.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's so. I just find that so fascinating how our brain does that. That's cool.
Mm.
Okay, we'll talk about this guy's build.
I'm just trying to figure out what is what with this kit actually.
Wow.
Let's see if there's a work in progress photo, because I know some parts are obviously from the Calamity Gundam, but as far as I know, maybe this is from the HG, but it's definitely modified a lot.
Yeah, I don't really know the Calamity Gundam, so yeah, I'm not too sure on that.
It's okay. I'm guessing this is modified from the original HG. Why don't we take a look at that first,
okay.
and then we can compare. Neither of us are too familiar with the original.
Jeez.
Only vaguely familiar with it. So here's a good look here. Yeah. So
yeah. Okay.
The feet. One dead giveaway of the HG seed kits is the feet being so wide. So I was pretty sure those were the original feet.
Yeah.
But just going up for the rest of the body, you can see the shoulders, that's still there, and the head looks like it's the same.
Yeah.
And the side skirts. So this is basically...
So it's a big repaint.
Yeah, it's basically that kit, but the shoulders are definitely modified on the top. You see that I think it's just replaced the top part of the shoulder with this part.
Yeah, yeah, because it doesn't have the kind of pointy blade shoulders like it used to.
These ones here, yeah. So those shoulders that are on there, not sure what those parts are from. But here's a work in progress there.
Is it maybe just the bottom of the shoulders and then the pointy blade bits on the original just would pop off the top?
Yeah, it looks like it, because here, this is a photo of the model.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
that's a separate part.
The green bits are still there. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just omitted that part.
Oh man, that looks great like that with the plow plate in the blue. Wow.
Looks like maybe added these barrels, maybe on the shield. There's no shield in that photo, but yeah, at least in this work in progress, you can see where he's added a bunch of plot plating there. This is one of those examples where, like, if I look at this like just as it is here, with like just the plot plating on it, I would think, yeah. But definitely when it's painted, it looks a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, an interesting choice of the placement of the white too. Yeah. Almost like it's added on armor, like extra armor in a way, like a dual assault or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, what are those shoulder pieces? Those shoulder pieces look like they're probably definitely just from another kit, but I can't place it. It's probably another seed kit, HG seed kit that I'm just not familiar with.
I like the red on them too.
Yeah, so whatever thickness of plot plate he's using, it must be pretty thin, because if it was any thicker, it would stick out too much and it wouldn't look as good once it's painted. But here where you can see, like, now that where it's painted, the extra stuff that he added, I think, doesn't stick out too much.
No, it doesn't. No, it's probably a bit more weathered or contrastly weathered from my personal taste. But
yeah, and it's got the thing, like, different from Moki's kit that we were looking at, where it had just like more selective weathering. This, I think, just has that just kind of weathering on every edge sort of work.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look quite as natural. It's definitely it's I don't think it's meant to be stylistic, but it definitely ends up giving it like a more stylistic weathering look.
Yep.
Anyway.
But that shows you how you can totally change the colors of an original kit completely. Yeah.
If I didn't see the name of that, if I just saw it, I wouldn't have been able to place it as the Calamity Gundam.
Yeah, me either.
But oh, here's a Zeta Plus for you.
Oh yeah.
Let's have a look. I see some purple on there too. So I'm in. But not really liking it as much seeing it close up. Though, unfortunately, changed out the best part of the Zeta Plus, the rifle.
Yeah, so I think this is the unicorn high grade, and it didn't have the big long rifle. It kind of had the A1 shield. I have this kit, and then they brought out I think they brought out a P Bandai high grade.
That's just been released.
Yeah. Oh, different backpack. Got some different thrusters on there.
The center part there.
Yeah. I don't know what that's from.
And then parts from the amazing Red Warrior on there.
Oh yeah.
Not sure about these parts on the sides of the leg though.
Yeah. Still a cool Wave Rider mode.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I like this design better in Wave Rider mode. The blades, I'm not a big fan of like double swords, but in Wave Rider mode it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish we had another picture of that. I like the color scheme though too. Yeah, I can see that's stickers instead of waterside decals for the members. So unfortunately, that sticks out there.
Yeah. Oh, nice pun. Sticks out. Good one. Yeah, hey. Yeah, the purple and gray it's a nice color scheme.
I wish the purple was just a shade lighter.
Yeah, a little bit more milky.
That's personal taste for the colors, but I think would have matched with the gray a little bit more, maybe.
Well, no, we only give objective tastes. It's not subjective. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's an old classic.
Yeah, I like gray. I'm a big fan of gray color schemes with some hints of color.
That's as you can tell, that's the only kits that I ever pick out.
It's the what? Sorry.
That's the only kits that I pick out. It's got to be
gray, totally.
With a dash of color. It's the only thing I paint. It's the only thing I want to look at.
Well, it works. It's a way to give the eye blandness, like a bunch of lettuce, and then just a cheeseburger out of nowhere or something like that. Like all the gray makes your eye like the red even more.
I'm not sure that is the best analogy, but yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, I came up with it. I came up with it on the spot. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah,
this is the cheeseburger. I think maybe. Yeah. Anyway, we'll go with that. Well, let's say it's a cheeseburger, and then the color is the bacon on the cheeseburger.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah.
Maybe you're going for something more like that. But this is something that I wanted to try actually, which I'm not sure, but I would guess what he did with the red is add some fluorescent. I don't think that's all fluorescent, but I think he's probably added just some color of red and then mixed it with some fluorescent red to make it really bright like that.
A bit more light to it.
Well, you remember last time, I guess it was, when we looked at that Barbatos that had like the really similar kind of color accents on it. I think it was on Twitter. I pulled that up. And,
that was the one with the really nice colors, like the red on the.
Yeah. The red that was like slightly pink, kind of red. I'm pretty sure that was the model anyway. But on Twitter, it told me, because I complimented the colors, and he told me that it was like a mix of mixing a little bit of fluorescent paint into that to make the color like that kind of color. So I thought, I really want to try that now.
Okay.
So we'll not do that on the mega size Zaku, but maybe on in the upcoming build, I'll have to try that. Yeah, no, I like the colors on this.
Yeah,
not a whole lot much else to talk about it.
No, the white on the other white details doesn't seem as strong enough. Maybe it's meant to be not like on the backs of the legs, the hoses and stuff. It's like you can kind of see through the paint a little bit.
I know.
Which maybe it's just the color they used, or maybe just not as many coats.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that might even be a different color, or what is that?
Yeah, it might be a different color. It might be like a little bit of a blue or something. Yeah.
Like here on this leg, it looks like it matches the joint, but here on the other leg,
Yeah.
it looks like a different color white.
Yeah. That's what I'm
It's
thinking. It
hard to
might
tell.
just not be as many coats or something. Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah. But man, that show, it just goes to show, just simple kit, no extra details that I can see, but the color scheme can make it.
I'm not a fan of this water slide over the panel line there.
Yeah. Just a little bit to the side would have been good.
Mm.
Yeah, man, that's just nice to look at.
Yeah, just the colors. I really like this tone of gray. It's really
It's
nice
a warmer gray, almost like there's a teeny bit of warmth to it.
So it matches really well with the red color.
Because if they used a blue gray, it would contrast a little bit. Yeah.
Definitely. And the white bits are cool. I like all the white here. And the white here on the knee joints is throwing me off a little bit, though. I think that maybe shouldn't have been white.
It stops the eye as it's progressing down the legs. It just eye kind of pulls over on those kneecaps.
Yeah, right.
It breaks up the flow.
Yeah, I think so. Here at the bottom is okay, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Yeah, because your eye ends up going down the bottom and resting at the feet for a little while. Yeah.
Maybe if there was like something else. No, but I don't think so. I think if the whole thigh was white, that could work.
That'd be better. Yep.
Thigh and then upper arms were also like totally white. Really cool. A lot of color schemes like that, like stock color schemes.
And
cool.
a couple big water slides always look good.
I liked the one on the back skirt. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did. Yep. All the little data or writing. Yep.
Yeah, that one there. Cool.
And asymmetry forever. It's so good.
Yeah, definitely. What kit exactly is that? What version of the gym? I don't know.
Oh, geez. I have no idea.
It's a HGUC. Let's see. It's a remodeled parts. Oh, it's a B Club kit. That's why it looks so unfamiliar. It's a B Club. Let's see. Garage kit. Hi. Trying to read that like it's the title of the kit. It just says B Club Garage Kit.
Yes, nice.
It's a 144 Jim Kai. Yeah. I'm still not that familiar enough to be able to place variations of the gym sometimes. So.
Oh, geez. Yeah, me either.
Forgive that. But, so that's why the visor looks like that as well. I was going to say I wish the visor was lighter or had something else going on with that instead of just being so black, but it's a resin kit, so
it can't be clear. Yeah.
It can't be clear. A piece of Aurora film or something on that would have been nice, though, I think. Or just painting it like just light green or something.
See, I just want to now. As always, I just want to do this now. Buy a gym kit and just paint it in a gray and a block color.
Save this one.
Yeah.
For reference. It's added to the reference folder.
20,000 photos.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This looks pretty cool here. Oh, the
like
in there.
Wow.
Let's take a look at that. And I want to see that that gown looks pretty nice there as well. But just for the sake of this one looks very interesting. I want to see this. So this is from Pacmael using a MG Aegis with
Barbados.
And then obviously wings on there.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Not the heads from the Aegis, I can tell that, but not sure what else is really going on here from the Aegis. I think
you've got the Barbados shoulders, Barbados arms.
Maybe the torso section's hard to tell, but probably the torso and waist or legs, I guess, is maybe also from the Aegis.
Yeah. And that's is that some Fenice or Renashida capes? Yeah.
Yeah. Effect parts there, yeah. Painted up. And then the wings there.
Wow. Gee, that's cool. That is so different. Cool for different sake, yeah.
Yeah, interesting painting. And then like for the scales, he's just using like some like mesh there. It's just like painted
Okay.
gold that's like laid on top of that.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. We got some, maybe easier to see some other photos here. I don't know. Some of this other stuff I'm guessing is maybe from some other like SD kits or something.
Okay.
Looks like it, like some of these other parts. Well, that's a part from an Exia shield.
Oh yeah, totally. Man, that looks like that'd be fun to paint the purple into pink gradients. That look like that'd be fun to paint.
A lot of really interesting color like painting techniques going on, like this just like hand striping there. I'm guessing that's done by hand.
Yeah.
Those actually, no, I was gonna say they look like Shinanju backpack binders, but maybe not. This part has
Yeah,
that
no,
angle
that's the
to
part
it.
where your mouse is. That looks like it. Yeah.
But the other part, maybe not.
Man, that looks like fish stripes, like actual fish stripes. Yeah, how they've got a main dark band and then light on the edge of the dark bands.
And this part looks like what I was talking about, like what I want to paint on the dome, that like kind of like galaxy paint kind of painting.
Yeah.
And then just some like purple pink gradients on some of these parts. Very interesting.
That's cool. Yeah.
It's not something I would ever make.
No, me either. Yeah.
It's cool to see some different stuff. Oh,
Oh,
it's got a little
like a
weapon.
Harp javelin thing.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah, so this is a GWC entry. Yeah.
Nice one.
So I think this is maybe Thailand.
Yeah.
It looks like the placards they were using in Thailand. It's hard to see, but
man, see, there's this would just stop me in my tracks if I saw this because it is so different and so unique. Yeah,
and this pose is a lot better than in the previous photos as well.
yeah. So the other one was like it was just chilling on the ground, trying to seduce you like a proper mermaid or something.
This one's also got a backpack added to it as well that was not in the previous photos.
Yeah.
That looks like parts of the what's that? Zeta. What's it called? Lightning Zeta.
Oh, okay.
Lightning Zeta, and then the middle parts from the Fenice shield.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that looks great.
Quite the kit bash. Yeah, in this pose and like as it is here, it definitely looks a lot more interesting. It's quite cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. I really like that. Yeah.
Shout out. One of the kits, I just the backpack of this gun cannon here just reminded me suddenly of the Rezel Commander with the backpack.
Yeah.
With the two cannons on the backpack. And you know that MG kit I saw in Japan for 4,000 yen. I almost bought it. I thought, I don't have any space to carry it. But then, like, as I was leaving, I was like, I really wish I would have bought that kit.
Yeah. So is that the Defensor one? The
one where it has both the A and B.
Yep, I've got that one, and I bought it when I was in Japan last time because I'm like, I'm never gonna buy this online because the shipping's too much. And I put it together, and it's fantastic. It's huge, and it looks so good. Oh well, next time.
Next time.
You stuffed up everything.
The list price of it is 65. And
wow! So and it was 4,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's because I think it was marked down as well. I think because this was at K-Books in Radio Kaiken, just under Yellow Submarine, and I think like some of the bags were open, some of the runner bags were open, so that's why it was marked down even more.
Jeez, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, this is a modified Revive Gyan, or a Gyansalat, actually.
Yeah.
Revive Gyansalat. But
those cheeky front skirts?
Those, it's got a Gelgug shield, and I think this rifle is, I want to say, I think from HG Gelgug Jaeger, maybe? So I think those front skirts may also be from that kit, but let me look here. Let's see.
We need to start like doing bets, like $5 or something for each of these little guesses that we're doing. Get a G check tally going.
Keep track like a point system.
Yeah, that's it.
Whenever we can name something.
Oh, somebody in the chat just got it. F91.
F91 front skirts. Okay, that's why.
And yeah, Kawasaki. That's it. I knew it. Ah, good one, Kawasaki.
Is that the rifle though? No. No, it's close, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well I was wrong anyway. It's got a Gogu shield though, that's for sure.
Yep, definitely Gogu. Yep.
Those shoulder armors look like they're similar, like from the Manrodi, but I know they're not. A similar shape though.
Yeah, I can't recognize them.
Let's see. That backpack's from the that weapon set for the Gyan, I think.
Oh yeah.
What was that called? Something.
Gunsalot weapon pack.
No, pod was something pod.
Valuable pod. Valuable pod. Yeah.
I don't think those shoulders are from the valuable pod though.
I don't know those.
I'm pretty sure not.
Yeah. And it makes me warm up to this design, that's for sure. I love the legs now.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, the kit is really good. You really need to get one.
Yeah, I gotta.
I've been, just for everyone in the chat and everyone watching, I've been ranting to the Gunpla Talk guys about how good the revived Gyan kit is. I'm not a fan of these front skirts personally on it, but it's an interesting part to change of the Gyan.
Yeah,
I think. The shoulders are cool. The shoulders look really nice on that. They match up with the design.
Yeah. They look pretty, not scratch built, but they look kind of hobbled together a bit.
I think maybe. Well, here you can see.
Here we go.
Nice. It looks like resin parts.
Yeah.
If that's not just entirely scratch built, but it looks like resin. Just from this, it's kind of hard to tell.
I love it. This is what we do every time. We're like, oh, what are those parts? I don't know. And then the photo we get in, and then we see what they actually are.
Damn. I don't know. Yeah, but the shoulders definitely look really cool. I think they could even be like, can you imagine if they were just like even a little bit larger?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things where, like, I think it could be taken like even more to the extreme.
Yeah.
It would look pretty cool. I saw, okay. Let me see if I can find this really quickly. It was, I just sent this to you. Well, let me just open this in a different window here.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys. That link I sent before for that Rakasil Just a Cannon kit back.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And did you see the tank on the back of that?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. Okay.
I can have a look and see.
I'll pull this. I need to find the link again. I'm trying to find it in the chat.
Okay. Was that from you, or was that from our Gunpla Talk?
I think it was in Gunpla Talk.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Here.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I just sent you. Go.
I talked about a few. I talked about a few builds from this guy in my last Gunpla News video. I think it was his XS, maybe, and Xeon kit bashes, but he's been doing loads of these kit bashes with that main kit is the Rakasil Kotobukiya kit.
Okay.
And then like kit bashing with Gunpla kits. This one obviously with just a cannon, but this fuel tank on the backpack. Look at that thing.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So like when we were talking about the shoulders of the Gyan, and like I say, like that part I feel like could have been taken to an extreme. It reminded me of this.
Yeah, totally. Because that is an extreme. It's, oh man, I don't know. It works though. It's
It's huge.
yeah.
And
I think maybe because it's a different color like that, it doesn't. If it was all blue, it might have overweighed the kit. Like right now,
you didn't even
I'm
notice it.
noticing blue, and I'm barely noticing the orange, which
Yeah.
is odd because it's orange. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool use of this. This is a Kotobukiya weapon set. I'm pretty sure that rifle.
Man, that Jester cannon rifle, I love that thing. It's
Yeah.
just, it looks so alien and tough. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's definitely like one of the best, I think, rifle designs out there. And just cool to note here in the back, it looks like he's also working on a Thunderbolt Gundam version as well.
Teaser
cool.
image. Yeah, he meant to put that in. Yeah. Oh, that tank's amazing.
Yeah, I love that. I'm actually going to be doing a similar kind of thing, not as long, but like really fat. I'm going to do one that's like really fat and short, just on the back of my modified MG Freedom 2.0.
Oh yeah.
That I'm sort of working. It's like kind of side project kind of thing.
I just ordered that kit. I've wanted it since it came out, and I just ordered it, so I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, do you want an extra set of wings for yours? Do you want to give it 2 set of wings?
Oh, why wouldn't I? Hell yeah. Oh, nice one. Yep.
Well, if you do, let me know because I'm not going to use the wings for mine.
Oh man, yeah. I think I'll have to take you up on that. That'd be cool.
I'm not sure if you're joking, but
no. I will definitely take you up on that. Yep. Okay. Oh, and I sent you in our group chat. I sent you a couple links to the Arweed artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a look at it? Let me see if there's something else that jumps out at me here. Otherwise, we'll go check that out. Some interesting SD kits. I think this is from Korea because I think either someone else did this or I saw this in the GBWC here in Korea.
Man, his head looks so cool in SD form.
I'm not sure if this is the same Korean modeler, but someone in GBWC here in Korea did the same thing. It's just modified from the X Standard Barbatos kit.
Oh, really? And so they've scratched built the head.
Yeah, it's using some. Yeah, his head must be, I imagine, totally scratch built. It's using some parts from the HG kit. I think like the shoulders and I don't know, maybe some parts of the feet as well. I think are maybe from the HG.
Man. Those proportions are awesome.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh man, they just
it works great.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, in SD form.
Wow. Like even though that's SD, I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, he looks really tough.
Yeah. I feel like if Bandai ever did an SD of this, the head wouldn't look as cool as this one does because it's so huge, this part on the top of the head. I think Bandai wouldn't go that extreme with their design.
Yeah, that's super oversized and exaggerated. Yeah.
I love how tiny the shield is too.
Teeny tiny shield.
That's really cool.
Man. That's great.
That must have been just totally scratch built there.
See, that's something else that's not up my alley. I don't build SDs. And working on one and painting it and customizing it and scratch building, I'm like, my brain goes, but it's just an SD. Like, it's not really worth it. But that looks great.
Yeah. It's quite interesting. Yeah, it looks mean, eh?
Yeah, just looks really cool.
And the extra arms too.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing there's parts in the backpack as well. It's parts from the HG, but they're definitely modified quite a bit.
They might have cut them in half and then re-glued them back together to shorten them or something.
And you can see like some of this stuff is a little bit rough. It's like some of the modifications are still a little bit rough, unfortunately. But yeah, it looks really cool. It looks like it would be like some Gashapon figure or something like that.
Yeah, totally.
Would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
All right, so let me see. You sent me the links here, so let me pull that up.
Yeah, so the first one is the GAN, and the second one is the Zaku. Yeah.
Hey, you sent them on Facebook?
No, I sent them in
the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to just open this like this. Here. No, I copied your name in there as well.
Oh no, hide it. Oh no. Oh.
I'm trying to just copy and paste it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've seen a few of these really amazingly done revived gowns. Now this one's really, really awesome.
Mm-hmm. I just can't believe it's 1/144 scale.
Hello, it's like these tiny little details on that. That's like microscopic.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is the one that this artist. This is what they do is they'll do the microscopic details, but they'll do like flawless little right angle triangles, which I don't know how you do parallel lines of rectangles. I don't know how you do it on that scale. Oh.
I love the decals, just these like big rectangle color app decals there.
Yeah.
These white ones there, and then I think there's a couple orange ones there as well.
Mm.
Even just this tiny little slit for the eyes, you can see like the details going on in there.
It's just wonderful. It's like looking at one of those space images where it just keeps zooming in on the galaxy. It just keeps seeing more and more details.
Yeah. I got
an analogy that works.
Okay, go. Oh, that one? Yes. That one worked much better.
That one worked, yeah.
I just want to pull up the kit itself just for comparison.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see what they did on the legs too, because it looks like they made everything look like it's more panels and sitting above the other panels below.
Wait a minute. Wow. So like just looking at these upper arms, I'm like just looking at that one piece, and you can see the difference here.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Like he made this cutout detail into like more of a thing, and then this one he made into a thing, and then like the little notches.
Yeah.
They're like, you're talking about this little tiny little notches there. That's just added. Like these little tiny little pinholes.
Oh, man.
All this.
So yeah, and cut it up a little bit so it looks like that's a little bicep flap that would lift up when the elbow bends.
Here. Yeah, and the thing is that like that's so he must have just obviously just like puttied that, just totally gotten rid of that.
Yeah.
For how much modification is done with it, it almost looks like he could have just scratched this whole new part there.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Let's see. Trying to get a look at the legs here. And this backpack as well, he cut out those details in there.
Oh, you're kidding me. Wow.
Let's get a look at let's see if there's a closer picture of the backpack here. Come on, Dalong.
Huh.
No close-up of the backpack?
Oh, maybe down a few. There was a backpack, but it wasn't close up, but it might not be too bad. Go down a bit further, I think.
Nice. There was a closer one up here. Let's see. Maybe this is going to be the
there
best.
you go. Yeah.
But anyway, you can see that's just that. It's just nothing there. I mean, the outline of that detail is there, but it's just like empty panel space, and he's turned it into that.
Yeah. So it's almost like he carried down the 3 lines from the top of the backpack down through that hole. Yeah.
Right. And then even like just at the bottom of this square in the center, you see like there's nothing there, and then here is just like that tiny little notch. Yeah, it's all kinds of.
What? So that's probably chisel scrape, and then he's put in a little teeny tiny cube.
Yeah.
Glued it in. Yeah.
A piece of dust, basically.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I love this as well too on the back square.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those parallel lines and the top of that detail. There's 2 white squares are on the top. Those little 3 right angles or 2 right angles. That's insane.
Look, like it's just.
Oh my gosh, nothing there. Yeah, and it goes to show that like that rear skirt is really basic and simple. He hasn't put any details really around the edge that I can see, but you put this smash central focus point of detail, and it balances out the whole piece of armor. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's good.
Yeah.
Here's what you're talking
Here's
about.
this is what I really liked on the legs. Yeah, the separation.
Separating the back of the calf part, and then from the center part, and then from this lower part, like that. So let's see on the actual kit here. Here we go. So I guess that separation was there.
That separation was there. Okay.
Part.
Oh, the bottom one wasn't there though.
The bottom one is not.
Oh,
that's for sure.
See, that's the stuff I love.
And got rid of this detail there at the center of the back. You see, there was that little thing there.
Oh, yeah. That's also another interesting choice when I look at before and afters of builders, is seeing what details they've deemed that they don't want on there. That's always really interesting, yeah. Oh, gosh. And the little separation below the knee round piece of armor, the little zigzag between the kneecap and the back half armor, that's just great. I like that, yeah.
Yeah, and this is, he had, if he's got his Zaku on here, this detail here, like the notch cut out of the edge here, you can see one there and one there and one there. He had a lot on that Zaku build as well.
It's almost like a little signature detail that he does. Yeah,
it is like definitely really unique. And you can see he doesn't have that pretty much on anywhere else on there, but it's just around there. And on the Zaku, I think it was also only in just a very few places.
And look at that orange decal on the lower right leg. That's just great. And is that orange on the feet? Two little dots. Yeah. Man, carrying over the color. Oh, that's wonderful. Fire out. I could look at this all day.
He must have designed his own decals for this.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see. If we go to his page here, some of his other builds. That's a crime that only has 116.
That's, yeah.
Let's just go ahead and vote that up right away.
I know he's got a high-grade Victory, which that's super detailed, which is even more insane because Victory high-grade is tiny.
There's this Mark II. I remember seeing pictures of that one as well.
And that's the light gray inner frame.
That looks pretty nuts as well.
Yeah, that's great. The red on the forearms. Oh.
Yeah, just this detail.
Yeah.
A lot of amazing stuff here, obviously, but just for reference, since we've been talking about it, there's the Victory you're talking about. Oh yeah, I remember that as well, because this detail on the inside of the arms, that blew me away.
This is pretty insane. Like I wouldn't just be happy if I did this on a master grade. I would be insanely stoked with myself if I did this on a master grade, not a high grade. And even like on the chest, the little teeny tiny chest fins.
Here?
Yep. That would be like 1.5 millimeters. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
So anyway, not to get too sidetracked on this builder, but I think it's probably my favorite builder on here.
Yeah, it's a good note to end on. Taking some. Here's his. Oh yeah, I remember this as well.
Yeah.
That yellow there is always really unique. This is the head bust.
This is actually the for my Senanju. This is where I got the idea to do the white on the back of the fin.
Oh, okay.
I saw it and it just looked fantastic. Yeah.
Let's take a look at this here for a moment. Yeah, so this is 1/35th scale, I think these are. Is that the only photo of that?
Should be more photos. I remember there being more photos.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Ruined it. Now I'm just going to be scrolling.
Oh, gosh.
I wish that... let's see if we just go to works here. See if we can see just his works without all that in-between stuff.
Man, I never think of, like, I build my own kits to do my own customs. This would be one that I'd buy a commission from, and it would just be so worth it.
For sure. He loves orange, hey? You can see this.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Orange detail, orange detail, orange detail.
Maybe he just
Orange,
accidentally got a
orange,
big
orange.
delivery of paint one time, and he's just trying to use it up.
Look at the progression though, like from these. I mean, these first builds are just really nice, just painted builds. Then like to go from that to like what he's doing now, it's like,
wow. Like the Kshatriya, I don't know if you've seen that one.
yeah, this one here.
This is 1144, and when I first saw it, I thought it was like a resin kit or something. Yeah,
that's crazy. And the orange on that looks fantastic.
Looks really good. Yeah.
A master of colors. Here's the Zaku that we've been going on about.
Here we go.
It's like that detail I was talking about, that cutout detail. You can see it right there on the mono eye.
An orange front and center, and that red and white. Ugh.
Yeah. So like, there's the front, and let's get another picture around the backpack for how colorful that backpack is. Let's see all this detailing on that.
That
crazy.
top of that shield, that shoulder shield, that's insane.
So like, it obviously looks like this is like a mechanism that will like open up for like another mounting point for something.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It gives that sense that it's actually functional.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the backpack here.
I forgot that it had this many colors on it. Oh,
it's really colorful, like the orange and blue there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like that's how something like this would look.
And it's because he's done the majority of the kit in muted grays and greens that it allows this color to exist and not seem overdone. Yeah, bacon on the cheeseburger. Oh yeah.
And just the shape, just the reshaping of the armor panels, like giving it that shape. The separation here in that armor panel in the forearms.
And the look at the inside of the elbows. If you go back, you'll see he's made it look like it's gears almost in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just done. Just little scriber, just chick, chick, chick.
That's all you got to do.
Perfectly. Make it look so easy, don't they? I love those brown hands on that too.
Yeah. What kit do you think this is?
I was always thinking that it was a master grade, but now I'm kind of wondering. I think it's actually a high grade.
Yeah, I think it's high grade. I'm trying to tell by the elbow joints or something.
Those. I suppose it will say here. You can look. Yeah. Oh no, it is an MG. It's an MG.
Oh, MG. Oh man. Oh well, this is crap. Jeez, I want 1/144 scale.
Ooh. Those must just be some different hands, though, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
maybe resin hands or something.
Oh, look at the back of the knees.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Wow.
And it seems, and like he's gone in for like the piping, and it's like added detail to every single one of those little links. That
is nightmare. That is horrible. That would take so long.
I didn't even want to think about it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And what I find interesting as well is all this detail he's putting in. But look at the calves, how it's just pretty much plain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's choosing where to put that detail. That's yeah. It's a good balance.
Like here on the skirts, it's just like there's this one like very thin panel line that like wraps around there. That's really cool.
Wow. Oh, I didn't even notice there's green on the backpack, like inside those.
Inside there. So colorful.
So colorful, man.
One thing that I don't like about the kit is the feet, the rounded feet there.
You're right.
Odd.
Yeah, they look like hovercrafts.
Yeah, something like boats.
Yeah.
Boat shoes. It's the one thing I don't like about that, but.
Yeah, man. And those orange knees. Oh, gosh. We got to buy some orange.
Yeah. I just bought some, actually.
Oh, did you?
Actually, yeah.
Oh, nice.
In Japan. I think I have probably 1 or 2 different shades of orange, but I just bought a new shade of orange, I should say, while I was there in Japan, which is a similar kind of orange like this, actually.
Gosh. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing that I like too is the shape of the head. How it has just a very slight ridge in the
Yeah.
center. It's
Yeah.
not perfectly round.
Mm.
It's really hard to tell, but like when you see that, it looks really cool.
That's subtle, yeah. So that would have been either some putty or a little bit of filing or something.
You can see like just there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and also on the top of the nose too. Looks like.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That part.
Wow.
I'm guessing that was probably putty. I guess I don't know.
Putty, yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's how you do it.
That is how you do it. I just want to look at this Zuda here.
Yeah, cool. Oh man, I wanted to get this kit for a long time. I've almost bought it a bunch of times.
Me too. I just hate the lower legs and feet of this kit.
Oh yes.
It's awful. Like this part of the kit is great, and then you go down to the legs and it's like,
oh gosh,
what are those?
Wow, why is that so weird?
They're really weird. It's clown shoes.
Oh my gosh.
And the legs are so skinny.
Yeah, we're in board shorts as well. Gee.
Yeah. So I figure someday, whenever I buy this kit, I'll just swap out the legs for just like Zaku 2 legs.
Mm. Yeah, that'd be
much better.
Yeah.
Just pick up some cheap HD Zaku 2 kit and just swap out the legs.
It might look all right with the gown legs as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. That'd be cool also. And those are really nicely detailed compared to just an older HD Zaku.
I like the torso on this. That's cool. The color scheme and the placement of the colors is nice. Oh, there we go. Oversize. But that's standard on the kit. Hey, the big.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I
think that is just standard. Don't want to even look at those feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the colors are not really to my personal taste that much. That light blue, and especially the light blue along with the silver, it's a little bit too much light stuff. But I love the orange there on the face. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's wrap it up. Good session today. Saw a lot of really unique stuff.
That's cool. Right, the mermaid. Oh man. That'd probably be my pick of the show, just for something being super unique.
Yeah. Man, that gun is just too good.
Oh, I just want to. If there was like a 24-hour Gundam shop, I'd just go buy the gun now, so I could just build it and start doing that. Oh.
Damn, that's some crazy chisel skills.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna wrap up this episode, guys. Again, later on this weekend, watch the. I'm glad Steve caught my "What are those" reference there in the chat.
Oh, I missed it.
You know that meme that's just a meme video with the guy like filming the cop. He's like, "Oh, I got one question for you. What are those?" To the guy's shoes.
Oh no, I haven't seen it. Oh, sweet.
I'll send you a link later, but
okay, cool.
After you watch it, you'll get that. But
I'll come back and read the chat and then laugh. Yeah.
Yeah. Later on this weekend, we've got Gunpla Talk. We're going to be talking about our holiday shopping guides, holiday, not wish lists. I think probably mostly we're going to be talking about stuff that we already have, but stuff that we recommend for the holidays. So watch that. And then Sunday after Gunpla Talk, the next video after that on my channel here again will be the announcement for the first of 6 giveaways of Tokyo stuff. So that's it for me. Anything else for you?
No, that's it for me. And I'll see you guys all on Sunday my time or Saturday night everybody else's time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
Bye-bye.